Well, we've arrived into Port Vera after a very cruisy sail. Quite a lot of boats hanging in here at the moment because there's another rally in from New Zealand, and we've had another party. A bit of a look around. There's amazing fruit and veggies here. Just taking the tender into the shopping centre at Vera. To all the mooring boys here, where there's about, I don't know, 50-60 boats. People are sitting around enjoying the day. Handicraft market. Vera Harbour, Riki Island, nice little resort on. This morning we left Port Vera, heading for Malakula. Got the lures out, wanting to catch dinner, and we just saw a blue marlin, possibly 200-ish kilos, come up, crashing around the top and did a big jump out of the water. Pretty spectacular. He's working hard on keeping us on course today. Did a little bit of fishing on our way to the next anchorage. Went around this pyramid type rock I was here like 20 years ago, catching dogfish, tuna one after another, but nothing today. Shimano Calico 16 going. Behind there, little islands everywhere. So spectacular, this part of the coast. That's there rising up about 300 metres. We're 400 metres offshore and we're in 180 metres. Pretty nice here. Another beautiful island. Beautiful coral lagoon. Crystal clear water. This is just so beautiful. Water's 26 degrees. Sailing to Ep10 today. About 10-12 knots apparent. Fishing with a yellowfin and a barracuda. Got the screecher out. Mighty big sail. 165 square metres. We arrived here at Lama Bay. Margie went up to the local ladies and did some trading for some fresh vegetables. Then we were met with one of the local guys who took us down to his house and showed us the school and the veggies he grew, and then we traded a few more vegetables. for a lovely afternoon. Beautiful big flowers up off this tree. Maggie waiting for bananas to be delivered. Our guide Ben's mother here making a mat, and his nephew grating some coconut to cook the yams in for dinner tonight. That's a bean.
So underneath you can be a bit of shade, you know, when it's too hot you can see.
This is the island of Ulibo, down the bottom southeast corner of the Masculine Islands. You can see how magnificent it is. Completely protected bay. It's about 10 metres deep and lots of coral all the way around. There's 3 little communities that live on this island. No fresh water, but they have a desalinator and a bore, and it was quite tricky to get into this bay. We had one of the locals paddle his kayak out and show us how to come in. This is the entrance here. You can see there's a bit of a bommy right on the edge of it there. It got to about 2 metres deep at low tide, so you could get over there, and anchoring in about 8 or 9 metres of water. You had to weave your way through those coral bommies all the time. You can see us sitting there nice and easy. There was 6 or 7 boats when we first came. That must have been something we said. Not long after we pulled up, one of the locals paddled out with his canoe and suggested that we hurriedly get into our tender and make our way around to the western side of the island, because there was a lot of shallow flats we had to get over, and whilst the tide was high, we should take the opportunity to go swimming with these magnificent dugongs. And we probably didn't realise how lucky we were at the time, because there was at least 11, probably more, dugongs. You can see 8 or 9 in just one shot there. But wow, what a great time we had just floating around and swimming. They were so calm and quiet. They just kept circling around us. You can see all the remoras sucking on there, getting a free feed. After our amazing dive with the dugongs, we went for a tour around the village, and just had a look at how the people are living, and had a look at how they construct their house, and trade a bit more stuff that we had on the boat, lighten our boat up a bit more, and just another beautiful afternoon with some young kids and some of the older kids. The next morning we jumped in our beautiful tender and went a short distance across to a couple of sandbank islands, one of Margie's favourite things to do. have a wander around and then have a swim in the crystal clear, pristine water. And after that we went back closer to shore and found a nice reef spot and had a snorkel around there and saw some more amazing coral and fishes. It just doesn't stop over here. We then came back ashore and met up with the local community again, and Margie had some hats and some school stuff for the kids, and some beautiful clothes that one of our friends in Australia gave us a great big bag of clothes to give to the little girls. You can see on their faces here how happy they were to receive these. They're happy to receive anything from any. It's just an amazing thing to do. One of the local guys came up to me and said, do I have any way that I could fix his guitar? His guitar only had 2 strings on it. So I thought I'd go back to the boat and get some fishing line, but whilst I went looking for the fishing line, I found that I had some wire that I used for trace to catch the mackerel. So I cut some different gauges in the wire, brought it back, fixed his guitar up for him, and he spent the afternoon tuning it and then learning a few songs, and he was one happy man. Yeah. Oh, very pretty. Swimmers.
Sikan me. Sikan. Sipa.
High five? Di ko five, alam mo slap na yun. Slap na yun. Slap.
Margie? We then went for a walk up to, or through the school grounds and up to where the nurse lived to see whether Margie could give any advice there, and come across a very funny looking man.
There's monsters live on this.
I was thinking, oh, that's so nice.